cybersecurity enthusiast, welcome back to our YouTube channel where we dive deep into the world of ethical hacking, network security, and all things tech. Today, we have got something exciting lined up where we are going to learn about how to perform an Nmap vulnerability assessment scan using Kali Linux terminal. Whether you are a beginner looking to sharpen your skills or a pro wanting a quick refresher, you are in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss out on our latest tech tutorials and cybersecurity tips. Let's get started. In the vast landscape of computer networks, understanding and securing your systems is crucial. This is where tools like Nmap, which is network mapper, come into play. Nmap is a powerful and versatile network scanning tool used by cybersecurity professionals, system administrators, and enthusiasts to discover and analyze devices on a network. In this video, we'll take a beginner-friendly journey into the world of Nmap, exploring its features, applications, and how to get started. Nmap is an open source tool designed to explore and map network, providing value information about connected devices, their services, and potential vulnerabilities. Why use Nmap? There are a number of reasons why security professionals prefer Nmap over other scanning tools. First, Nmap helps you to quickly map out a network without sophisticated commands or configurations. It also supports simple commands, for example, to check if a host is up, and complex scripting through the Nmap's scripting engine. Other features of Nmap includes ability to quickly recognize all the devices, including servers, routers, switches, mobile devices, etc. on a single or a multiple networks. Helps to identify services running on a system, including web servers, DNS servers, and other common applications. Nmap can also detect application versions with reasonable accuracy to help detect existing vulnerabilities. Nmap can find information about the operating system running on devices. It can provide details information like OS versions, making it easier to plan additional approaches during penetration testing. During security auditing and vulnerability scanning, you can use Nmap to attack systems using existing scripts from the Nmap scripting engine. Nmap has a graphical user interface called ZenMap. It helps you to develop visual mapping of a network for better usability and reporting. Also, you can use Nmap from the Kali Linux terminal, where you can accept and execute Nmap scripts using their vulnerability scanning tool. So this is the Kali Linux terminal. Here the application sections contain multiple applications from the terminal. So there are many applications by using we can do various type of assessment, but here we are going to use the vulnerability analysis which contains Nmap tool. Here in Nmap there are multiple commands by using that we can do assessment. The first is target specification. The target specification commands in Nmap allow you to define the network addresses, host, or IP ranges that Nmap will focus on during the scanning process. Nmap treats everything on the command line that isn't an option or a option argument as a target host specification. Host discovery in Nmap is the process of gathering information about host within a network. This is also known as a ping scan. Nmap uses various options like ping or built-in scripts to check ports, services, and running servers on the respective IPs using TCP and UDP. This process helps in identifying active hosts and can lead to further enumeration. Service or version detection. Nmap service version detection feature is enabled by -SV option. When this option is used, Nmap will attempt to determine the version information for the services running on open ports, including the service name, product, version, and additional details. Script scan. Script scanning is normally done in a combination with a port scan because scripts may be run or not run depending on the port states found by the scan. With the -SN option, it is possible to run a script scan without a port scan, only host discovery. Detection. One of its key features is the ability to detect the operating system of target machine. To perform OS detection using Nmap, you can use the -o option. This command performs a sync scan with OS detection on the IP address. Timing and performance. Techniques for improving scan times include omitting non-critical tests and upgrading to the latest version of Nmap. Performance enhancements are made frequently. Optimizing timing parameters can also make a substitutional difference. Those options are listed below. Firewall evasion techniques using Nmap is a subset of network security exploration aimed at bypassing or circumventing firewall protections using the Nmap tool. Nmap, known for its versatility in network scanning, can be leveraged to craft packets in ways that attempts to evade detection by firewalls or intrusion detection systems, that is IDS. Normal output. Normal output is printed to a file when the -on option is specified with a file name argument. It is similar to interactive output except that nodes which lose relevance once a scan completes are removed. And last is misc. Here it contains -6, -a, -v, -h and various types of commands for scanning or assessment. -6 command is used for enable IPv6 scanning. -v is for the print version number. Also, here are some examples for scanning by using Nmap commands with their various techniques. Let's get started with our first command, which we are going to use to scan a domain name with Nmap. Simply use the command nmap and the domain name. Here we are using the domain name is scanme.nmap.org. Nmap will resolve the domain to its IP addresses and then scan the first IP address found unless you use -resolve-all option to scan all resolved addresses. This basic command which will resolve the domain name. Nmap scan. So here the Nmap scan is completed and it is showing that 141.193.213.10 is the IP address for this domain, and there are 5 ports are open, 21 port, then 80, 443, 8080 and 8443 port. So you can use the nmap command -p80, 443 and the domain name. This command is used to scan specific ports like 80 and 443 on a target domain. This specifies 80 port specifies the HTTP web traffic, and the 443 port used for HTTPS, which is the secure web traffic. This will scan the HTTP and HTTPS ports on the scanme.nmap.org domain. This will try to detect the version of services running on these ports. Let's move towards the next command. The next command is nmap-sv and the domain name. The command is used to perform a service version detection scan on a target domain. -sv enables service version detection. This option attempts to determine the service running on each open port, the version of the service, and this command scans all the common ports and attempts to identify the services and their versions running on open ports. So the scan is completed and there are 5 ports open, where it is showing that the 22 port which is running on SSH service, its version is visible. Next command is nmap -script vuln and the domain name. This command is used to perform a vulnerability scan on the target domain using Nmap scripting engine with the vulnerability script category. -script vuln. This tells Nmap to run all scripts that fall under vuln category. These scripts are designed to detect known vulnerabilities in the target system, such as missing security patches, common exploits, and misconfigurations. This command identifies open ports and services such as SSH, HTTP, etc. For each service, Nmap runs scripts from vulnerability category to check for known vulnerabilities. The output listed any vulnerabilities found along with the details like CVE identifiers, affected versions, and the brief descriptions. Here in output, the 212280 are 9929 and 31337. These ports are open where 80 port contains HTTP DOM access not vulnerable, HTTP enum where it is listing a directory, HTTP CSRF. Here it spidered the CSRF vulnerability and found the following possible CSRF vulnerabilities and their paths. Let's move towards the next command. The next command is nmap -script vulners-sv and the domain name. The command is used to perform a vulnerability scan using vulners script along with the service version detection, but that is -sv on the target scanme.nmap.org. The -script vulners runs the vulners NAC script. The vulners script integrates with the vulners API to perform an in-depth search for the vulnerabilities in the services running on the targets. It checks against large database of CVEs, security advisors, and the vulnerability reports. This script requires an internet connection to query the vulners database. -sv, that is a service version detection. So here the result shows that the port 22 which running on the SSH service includes this listing of vulnerabilities, and it shows a multiple vulnerability listing and which are exploitable and not exploitable. We have to find out. Also the banner grabbing is enabled here on 80 port, which shows Apache 2.4.7 version, and it includes vulnerability listing with their CVE IDs. Let's move toward the next command. Next command is nmap -a and the IP address. Here we are using the IP address of scanme.nmap.org domain. This command is used to perform an aggressive scan on the target IP address. The -a scan option is an aggressive scan option. It enables several advanced features like OS detection, which is attempts to identify the operating system running on the target, service version detection, which identifies version of services running on the open ports. Also it uses -sc, which runs default nmap script to find vulnerabilities or misconfigurations, and traceroute. The traceroute maps the route packets take to reach the target. Also now the output is showing that it is using SSH host key, which displayed in the nmap scan result represent the public key used by the SSH server to establish secure connections. This key helps verify the identity of the server during SSH connection. The next command nmap -sv -pn -pat -script vul and the domain name. This command is used to perform a service version detection scan with vulnerability checks on port 80 of the target testphp.vulnmap.com. So the -sv, which used for enabling service version detection, it attempts to determine the version of the services running on the specified port. -pn is used to disable host discovery. It skips the ping scan. This is useful if the target might block ICMP ping request, or if you know the host is up, it will help. Nmap assumes the host is up without checking. -pat, it specifies that the scan should target port 80 commonly used for HTTP traffic, and -script vul runs the script from one category in the Nmap scripting engine, which is NSA. These scripts are designed to detect known vulnerabilities in target service, example outdated software, common exploits, and the targeted domain. So it detects the HTTP service is running on port 80 and it founds the version. Also, it checks for the vulnerabilities and provide the detailed list of CVE with brief description of any vulnerabilities found. The output is showing that the 80 port is open. It services HTTP and version is using Nginx 1.19.0. Also, by HTTP ename, it is showing some paths like /admin, login.php, client access policy.xml, and other. Also, the CSRF possibility is there, where it is showing the possible paths for CSRF. Also, they have tried for the HTTP DOM accesses, but it is not foundable. Also, there are multiple paths for SQL injection by possible SQL queries. So you can copy that link and paste it on the browser by checking that it is vulnerable or not. I have pasted the query as it is showing warning on line 61 of the code. Also, for other you can use the same. Okay, so Nmap with its robust set of features, it is a valuable tool for anyone involved in managing, securing or troubleshooting networks. While this video provides a beginner-friendly introduction, there is much more to explore in world of Nmap. As you gain experience, you will find that Nmap is not just a scanner, but a versatile companion in the realm of cybersecurity and network management. So roll up your sleeves, install Nmap and start exploring the vast landscape of computer networks. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found the content helpful and insightful for understanding the basics of network scanning and security. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more tech tutorials. Got questions or suggestions? Drop them in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Thank you.